the time of year has come for me to gush to you about my best and favorite purchases of 2022, and also to look back with maybe a little bit of regret on some of my not so hot, maybe my worst purchases of 2022. Now, for those of you that watched this video last year, you might notice that, yes, I wore a black turtleneck in that one, and I'm wearing a black turtleneck in this one. They're not the same turtleneck, but you know what? Clearly I'm very boring in terms of style, so sorry about that. Let's go ahead and let's start on a positive note. Let's talk about some of my favorite items, some of the best items that I got this year. And honestly, I don't think any of these will be a major surprise to all of you seasoned subscribers, those of you members of the family. Y'all know I talk about my stuff. I tell you what I like. I do reviews on them, so chances are you know, but anytime I've got like a review or unboxing video, I'll either link it up above or down below, so that way you can learn more about these items too. But the first best item, something that I absolutely love, I actually technically got it in 2021, but I got it at the very end of the year, so I hadn't had a chance to wear it, so I couldn't include it in the 2021 video, but it's definitely at the top of my list for one of my favorite items, and that is my Cartier D'Amour bracelet. I've got it on right now, but you can't see it. I'll put in some little type of close-up so that way you can see it. And I know that there are going to be one or two weirdos out there that are going to say, ew, she has hairy arms. We don't like that. Oh my gosh, bye Felicia, go somewhere with that. Everyone's got hair on their arms. I'm sorry, mine's a little darker and it makes you uncomfortable, but like, I'm not a hairless cat, okay? Anyways, I love this bracelet. I got this from Cartier, and I've got the D'Amour bracelet in the extra small gold version. And literally, I've only taken it off one time since I got it, and that was to go and get the chain shortened a little bit. I do tend to have wrists that are on the skinnier side, so it was dangling down a bit too much. There was a bit too much slack in it when I originally got it. So I just took it to Cartier and they sent it off to New York to get some chain links taken out. I think I just got like a couple millimeters taken off. Not a whole lot, but enough to make a difference and enough to make it fit nice and snug the way that I like. But, you know, other than taking it off to get it repaired, I leave it on 24/7. And I think that's one of the great things about fine jewelry. I also just love it because I feel like it's a very nice, easy, dainty bracelet. I feel like it adds a little bit of elegance to most of my looks, and it matches literally everything. So if you're looking for a good everyday bracelet, I would really recommend this one. The only thing that might be maybe a little frustrating for some folks, but it doesn't bother me, is that it does come with two sizes on the chain, and I wear mine on the shorter size. So it does have a little bit of chain hang down there. I've heard for some people that might be a little bit annoying. Doesn't bother me, but just something to keep in mind in case you're considering buying it. Next up on the list is an item that is 100% not going to be a shocker to you all. That is my Hermes Kelly to Go wallet on chain. Now, I've done a couple of videos on this, so I've got a review, I've got a comparison of this versus like a Chanel wallet on chain. So you want to learn all about it, definitely take a look at those videos. But this has been such a versatile little bag for me. I use this all the time. Like, this is a great one to take on daily walks, to go running out on errands. I wear this even in the nighttime, like if I'm going on like a casual, like little dinner, catch up with friends or something like that. I think I've even worn this on like a date or two. I think it is a sweet little bag. One of the other reasons that I really like this is that it's very thin on the side. So I feel like when I'm wearing it on me, it doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to like the hip area, because I'm a bit hippie, right? Like that's where most of my curves are. I've got a little bit of a bum, and so I'm not trying to like add volume there. And a lot of times with shoulder bags, things like that, when they hang down, they just add this like honking piece of volume on the side of my body that I really don't like. And because of the thin nature of this one, it doesn't do that. So if you've been thinking about getting a Kelly to Go, I cannot tell you how much I recommend them. Again, go watch the videos where I talk about them in more detail, but this is a definite everyday essential in terms of my luxury wardrobe. One of my next favorite purchases is this gorgeous platino pair of Saint Laurent evening sandals. I've got a shopping vlog and unboxings that I'll link for you all down below, but these are my new favorite go-to evening shoes. I literally wore these last week. I was in Malibu, we went out to like a fancy dinner, so I wore these. These are so comfortable. They match literally everything. And I love that these are a really easy to match type of evening shoe that can go with a lot of different types of outfits. So I take these on trips with me a lot. I'm fairly certain I've packed these for almost every single trip I've been on since I got them. They've been worn in Las Vegas, they've been worn in Miami. I mean, they've been worn everywhere for me because they're really great. Like, evening shoes can sometimes be very specific and they can only match one outfit, whereas these go with just about everything. And so it's nice because I don't have to keep buying different types of evening shoes. And I don't like to have too many evening shoes. I would like to get, maybe one or two other special pairs, but these are just absolutely lovely. And I'm not joking when I say they are so comfortable, but that's something that I think rings true for most of Saint Laurent shoes. I personally do not have an uncomfortable pair of Saint Laurent shoes, nor have I ever. They've always been extremely comfortable. So I don't know what it is in terms of how they structure their shoes. I don't know if it's like the vamp or the way they structure their heels, but I always find them to be so comfortable, and so I never dread wearing them, and I also never end up with blisters. And I feel like the little bow detail here, it's very cute, it's very elegant, it's very feminine, but it's not overly feminine. Sometimes I feel like bows can feel just like a little bit hokey, you know what I mean? Like too cutesy. And these feel like more of a bit of a modern bow. So that's another reason that I really like these, is because I feel like overall they're just like a bit chicer. And they do have the ankle straps, they've got that good support. So if you wanna maybe like, I don't know, dance on a table at Live in Miami, like I may or may not have done in these, the ankle strap will keep you strapped in. And for my last best purchase of 2022, I have my Chanel green cocoa handle in the mini size. Now I know sizing is confusing, cocoa handle sizing has evolved over time, but today, currently, there are 4 sizes. The second smallest size is a mini, and that is what this size is. I know some of you all were a bit confused about that in some of my other videos, but I will link any videos about them, like the shopping vlogs, unboxings, down below. But this has been such a great addition to my collection. First off, you all know how much I love the color green. So I really just can't get enough of the color green. So it makes me very happy whenever I put this on. It adds a little pop of color to my more neutral, my more basic outfits. Also, for me, this is a very different shape of handbag. I've got a lot of shoulder bags, I've got a lot of like classic flaps, a lot of wallets on chain. And with this having a little bit more of a slight trapezoid shape, and it's got the little top handle plus the long strap, this feels very different for me. So that's another reason that I like wearing it, because I kind of get to vary up, the shapes of my bags and my wardrobe. It also fits a great deal inside of it. So I think that that's another great thing. I know I've got a what's in my bag video, so I'll link that for you so you can kind of see about how much you can fit inside this bag. But for me, this is actually a bigger bag and it's very spacious. So sometimes when I'm looking to fit more stuff in my bag, when I'm going out, maybe got some extra papers, things I need to carry with me, I'll take this one because it's got more space than most of my handbags. But overall, this has been one of the best additions to my collection. I love it. I owe you all like a true in-depth review about this bag, so that way I can tell you all the reasons why I love it. But just know for now that if you've been thinking about getting a mini cocoa handle from Chanel, you definitely should. And now we are on to the sadder portion of the video where we talk about my worst purchases for 2022. And the first one, pains me to say this because you all know how much I love this brand. It is my Voyage crew neck sweater from Hermes, but it's not for the reasons you think. I adore the sweater. The sweater is amazing. I think it is so cute. I think it is super chic. It is stylish. I love the little H's on it, so it gives a little bit of texture to it. And one of the reasons I got this is because it is a black crew neck sweater, which is a staple in my wardrobe. And I'm often always buying a cheaper version, something like $50, $100, and I have to replace it every few years. And so I thought that by getting this one, this would be much better quality and I would wear it all the time so I wouldn't feel like buying those other ones. But the truth of the matter is, this is a very expensive sweater. Sweater is about $1,000 if I remember correctly. And so I don't wear it nearly as much as I would like to have worn it to get that cost per wear down. I'm a little bit scared, right? It's $1,000. So I don't wear it in scenarios where I feel like I could run into someone who's smoking a cigarette because I don't want it to, get a cigarette smell. I don't wear it, like during the day if I'm cooking, like I take it off. I don't want it to absorb any type of smell. I worry about it getting stained. And so I feel like I'm not getting the use out of it I should, but I think that's also relative to me as a person. Like, I only have so many pieces of luxury, like true luxury ready to wear. They're very pricey. Like, there's a reason that not everyone has a ton of luxury ready to wear. And so I think, you know, what I should have done is probably gone for one in like the $500 range instead of, you know, about $1,000, because it just, I'm too precious with it. And I like it so much, but I'm really not wearing it enough. I need to get over it and just, you know, enjoy the investment that I've made and start wearing it more often. But I'm just too scared to, so it really doesn't get worn that often. Now, next up on the list is also another item from Hermes, which is so sad, but again, it's got nothing to do with the item itself. The item itself I love, but the reason this one has made it on the list is because I'm not wearing it nearly as much as I should, but I also knew that when I purchased them, so it's kind of like not that bad, I guess. But the item in question is my pair of Easy sandals, or Ed's sandals from Hermes. They're these amazing little cork flatform wedge sandals. You know, they're slides. These are the best. I love these. You know, anytime I have gone on vacation since I've owned these, I have taken them and I've worn them. I love them. They're great. But the trouble is that I live in San Francisco, and I don't know if you all are aware, but San Francisco is not a very sunny place. And so there really aren't that many opportunities for me to wear it because it's often just like not weather appropriate. Now, when we had our late long summer, I was definitely wearing these as much as I could. You know, I'd wear them out to go get lunch. I'd wear them to go to the park, things like that. There's only, you know, so it's like 2 months of the year. So there just aren't that many opportunities for me to wear it. But I do love having these for vacation because they are the perfect vacation shoe, especially because they're a bit higher than your average sandal. And you all know how much I love higher heels. So I do take these on vacation. I do wear them. I've worn them to a bunch of places, but sadly, they're just not getting as much, you know, use as they could. But if I ever move to somewhere with more warm weather months, these babies will definitely be getting way more use. Now, you notice a recurring theme because the next item that we are going to talk about is unfortunately another luxury item that just is not really getting used. And when I say not really getting used, I mean not ever. Like, it still has the tags on it. And that is this really cute, like tissue weight pink cardigan from Gucci. You can see it's still got the tags on it. Literally, I've never worn it. I'll link the videos for you where I go shopping for it and unbox it. It's a great cardigan. It's really cute. But like, I don't know. I am not a big pink gal, and I have to be in the mood for pink. And a lot of times when I'm in the mood for pink, it's a brighter pink, not a pastel pink. So I think that's one of the reasons why, like, I don't tend to go for pink that much. Another reason is that I don't really wear cardigans that much. I thought I would, but I just haven't yet. And so I feel like this is one of the ones that I can turn this around. I am also a person that if it's like out of sight, out of mind, this has just been like folded up and put away. So what I'm going to do is actually hang this in my wardrobe so that way I can see it every day when I'm getting dressed, and I can kind of like have that visual cue to remind me to wear it. Because I am not someone that like buys things and doesn't use them. But I think I can bring this back. Like, I think that this is something that I will wear. I think it's something that I can wear. I think I just gravitate towards neutrals a lot more. So I don't know, I just need to get my act together and start wearing this because I feel like this is such a cute cardigan, right? Or no, I don't know, you guys tell me, maybe it's hideous and maybe that's why I'm not wearing it. I don't think it's hideous, it's just like it's a plain cardigan. There's nothing wrong with it. I should be wearing this. I'm gonna wear it. Mark my words. So that wraps up my worst items for 2022. So I would love to hear your thoughts on both my best and my worst items and what you all think about everything that made it on the list. Do you agree with any of these? Do you disagree? Definitely let me know down in the comments below because as always, I love hearing your thoughts on the things that I just shared. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would really love it if you could just give this video a little like. Just give a little like down in the corner below. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to my channel so that way you can get all my latest content about all things shopping delivered straight to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Lily and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye everyone.